What's up, y'all? Man, thought I'd get on this live, man. Hop back on the road not too long ago. Yes. Let's see. I can't hardly see, but salute to you. Salute to you. Anybody else up? I got one person up with me, and hey, that'll work. That'll work. Yeah. Coming from rolling through getting ready to be Nashville, and I left Northeast Ohio because I had to go take care of some business. Got an appointment in Florida, and the appointment's not the Monday, but man, it's been so cold. It's been so cold up there. Been dealing with sub-zero temperatures and single digits, like temperatures like 5, 3, 1 with a high of 9. So shit, I got down here to southern Kentucky. Shit, it's 26 degrees. It's like tropical. Hey y'all, if anybody feeling on their heart out there, hit me up on the Cash App. That's if you want to. VanMan 1024. And my Cash App, VanMan 1024, or Super Chat. I don't care. Because some people, they want to contribute or whatever, and they don't know what your Cash App is and anything like that. If I had my other device, I would have done it in the chat, but I would have pinned it in the chat. I learned last year. I just learned last year how to do that. And if you would hit the thumbs up on the way in, when you come in the door, I appreciate it. It helps the channel. It's rolling through the Ville right now. Hey, I'm guilty. I'm guilty. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm guilty of our stereotype. I did some stereotyping, y'all. I was in. I stopped and I slept several hours in Bowling Green, right? And I got up and I saw, well, it's about time I want to start rolling out, right? So I got up, got myself together. So let me stop, give me some hot water, make me some coffee. So I stopped by this Waffle House, and I've seen this Waffle, and that's the trip thing about traveling so much like I do, is that you recognize places that you spent the night at before, Now, I didn't recognize this particular Cracker Barrel because everything's ice covered parking lot, everything, so it doesn't look the same. But when I was rolling into the parking lot of that Waffle House, I said, "Oh damn!" Excuse me. I've stayed here before. Okay, nonetheless, I went in there to get my hot water to make me some coffee. And here's what stereotyping came in. I saw a brother back there cooking, right? So, okay, I said, "Oh shit!" And plus, he had he had the breakfast going, cooking somebody's order or something. It was kind of bumping. And I was like, well, let me go and grab me a bite to eat. When you're in the Southeast, Waffle House is like a go-to. You know what I'm saying? And, but all Waffle Houses are not the same. It all depends, on who's cooking. So usually if I see a brother behind the grill or a sister, I'm like, "Oh shit, okay." Because for one thing, I know the grit's gonna be good. Okay, especially if they're about 2 or 3 hours into their shift, because they gonna put they juju on it. So okay, a bruh cooking. So I went outside, made my coffee, set the rig, made my coffee. And I said, okay, I'm on. Go back in there and order me something. There's a bruh behind the grill. So I ordered 3 egg scrambled with cheese, very crispy bacon, hash browns with onions and mushrooms. So I guess they would be scattered and kept. Nonetheless, after I place my order, I go back out to the rig and everything. I come back in with my coffee, and I sit down to eat, and the first thing I noticed when he set my plate over, the hash browns, I asked for mushrooms in them, right? The hash browns, the mushrooms the hash browns were topped with the mushrooms. He didn't mix them up in them, right? So I'm like, damn, that's odd. Man, I already went through downtown. Wow. Anyway, hit me up in the comments if y'all saw Cashville, man. I rode through downtown, I think. Let me see something. Okay, okay. I think I'm coming into the skyline. Some of it. Yeah, there's the Batman building. Yeah, this the soil. It's the hometown. You probably can't see the Batman building right there in the background, but I usually jump off on North First, go by the Z-Mart and grab me some wings, but I don't think they got no wings jumping right now. Skyline of the soil. It's crazy. And nonetheless, like look, coming up on the I don't know if they're adding on to the Titan Stadium or are they building a new one next door. It's still Nissan Stadium right now. You guys probably can't see it. I don't know. I'm a Bears fan anyway. I'm trying to see if the Bears are moving to Indiana. I've been a Bears fan. Though this is my hometown, Nashville, but I've been a Bears fan. I was a Bears fan like 20 years before. Let me see. Yeah, about 20 years before the time Nashville got a team. So I bleed orange, but man, look, that's a truck overturned tractor trailer. It's fucked up. Yeah. But man, back to the Waffle House, man. Let's see, there's something going right. I don't even need GPS going through here. I get to a certain part, and it's like, man, going to Florida. It's like, yeah. You turn GPS off. But anyway, yeah, so the mushrooms, instead of having the mushrooms mixed up in the hash browns, I got mushrooms and onions, right? Instead of the the onions I think it was onions in there. I didn't even get that far into it, and I'll tell you why. So I said, damn, yeah, that's the first time I ever seen anybody top my hash browns off with one of the ingredients. Well, okay. And then there was the eggs. I like my eggs scrambled with cheese, right? And I usually get 3. They say 2 on the thing, but on the menu. But I like. To me, it's not complete unless I at least have 3 scrambled eggs. And I like my eggs scrambled with cheese. Okay. So I come back in from making my coffee, right? To the plate. I think I already said that, but nonetheless, I'm starting to eat, and the eggs with cheese, yeah, but it's like, it didn't look like eggs scrambled with cheese. It just looked like a cheese blob. You know, it was all like runny. It was like just like a molten, and it wasn't even all that hot. It was just like melted cheese with some eggs in it, possibly. So I'm dealing with that. And then the hash browns that's topped with the mushrooms that maybe had the onions mixed up in them. I don't know. Because when I put my fork into the hash browns, right? Cause I like get little hash browns and throw a little eggs in there on, eat it together. Man, it was just, I tasted nothing but like straight grease. And it's like the eggs, I didn't taste like eggs. It was just like runny. It was just like runny yellow. Man, and my bad, I hit that damn radio button by accident. And Then dude, as I was sitting there eating, it was like, I'm looking at YouTube, right? And I got my Bluetooth headset in, and I got the phone cocked up against the sugar container. And I'm eating, and dude that's standing there with his back to the grill, you know, back looking out over the crowd, and it felt like he was like looking at me. I didn't look at him, but you know how you can feel somebody's eyes on you? So it felt like he was like looking at me, you know, like looking at me. And I like, damn, this is real, making me feel real uncomfortable. The food sucks. I thought because it was a brother there cooking. Damn, I said, damn, I'm gonna have a good experience. Nah, the eggs were runny. The best experience, the best part about the breakfast, man, was the fucking bacon. You know, it was at least, well, it wasn't cooked as crispy as, it's like, dude didn't have, it's like the whole breakfast tasted like it was all cooked and baked. The whole thing, the hash browns, all the toppings with the hash browns, everything probably except the eggs was cooked in the bacon grease. And it was just like, it had a greasy feeling, man. It was just like greasy. And I'm like, man, shit. And I wanted to look at dude and be like, man, you sitting up there looking like you proud and shit. Like he was looking, like he was waiting on affirmation or something. Like I was gonna say like, yeah, you did your thing, man. I couldn't even look up at his ass. You know, I'm like, man, this is bullshit. And I took like, man, I ate a little bit of eggs. I ate around the shit. And then I had maybe 1 or 2 forkfuls of, they weren't even full fork. Because I was trying the hash brown. It was all grease, bacon grease. And man, it was a, man. And then, okay, then I just went on this, the waitress, sweet chick, sweet little girl, man. You know, she welcomed me in, asked me that, you know, she covered all the bases. And, you know, I gave her a $5 tip, man, you know. Shit, it wasn't her fault that the cook sucked. You know what I'm saying? Man, got a little hot in here. But yeah, it wasn't her fault that the cook sucked. But she had great service. And man, that was, you know, damn. You know, man, all I could think of was like, damn, man, I wasted a great stereotype. He fucked up my stereotype. I just knew it was a brother back there. He finna, you know, he gonna do his thing. This cat, I don't know. Maybe he just got out of some shit. I don't know. But yeah, man, that was a bad Waffle House. I got kind of burnt out on Waffle House anyway, because since I changed over my rig and everything, I don't have the same setup, man. Cause normally I have well, you guys, you know, I got like, like over 2 years worth of videos, so you know, 3 different rigs, might be 4, but anyway, yeah, I don't have my propane stove, my charcoal grill. I don't have any of that set up anymore. Hey guys, hit the thumbs up. It will help the channel. I appreciate it. Should have said that when I had 27 people in this month. That's all right. I'm just rolling. Man, see, this YouTube thing, man, hit the thumbs up. I appreciate you. This YouTube thing, man, it's like, I have fun with it. And basically, I just enjoy doing it, man. You know, it gives me somebody to talk to. Like on these road trips, I can share, you know, my trips. Just, you know, talk my shit, you know, while I'm driving. Because in days before this, you know, man, ain't got nobody, you know, introvert like myself, ain't got my. Shout out Shannon Sharp. My tongue started just running over itself. In times before, you just got yourself to talk to. And I grew up as the only child, so it ain't nothing for me to talk to myself. Yeah, man. Yeah, but this YouTube thing, man, it's like, I do it. Hello, whoever it is. I ain't got the best eyesight right now, and I got the phone on the thing. But thank you for tuning in. Shout out to you. I appreciate you. Bless you. I hope you're doing well. If you're trolling, I hope you're not doing well. Anyway, man, you know, but y'all see what I do for a living. I'm a traveling electrician. I do my thing. I go from city to city, job to job. And that's how I make my living. And I saw this YouTube thing here. It's just, I wanted to get to the point to where I could have enough subscribe. I want to get 1,000 subscribers, and that way you could I think that ice is melting and coming off the vehicle, because I'm not running through anything, if y'all can hear that. But I wanted to get 1,000 subscribers, and then I wanted to get, you know, I really wanted to get to where I could go live, legitimately, because at one point in my, I gotta stop and get some gas. One point in my earlier struggles, they had some kind of shit where you could, whatever. I said, nah, I want the big boy. So I went in and did it. And thank you guys. I'm over 2,000 subscribers. And I've been holding at that, but I mean, I don't live a life to where I depend on YouTube, because I just don't, you know, I'm 53, y'all. I can't navigate like this shit like a lot of you younger folk can, and fuck with this shit and know how to make money on this damn online shit. And I do what I you know, shit. I do what I can, man. Fuck it, you know. I know how to wire a fucking house. I can do that. You know. I can do everything to sustain life. I can fucking do that. But, you know, pecking away and knowing how to do all these keyboard tricks and all of those shit, you know, I do what I can at it, but I don't have time, because I do real life shit. Not that this is, because apparently it is, people make money at it. I'm just trying to learn, you know, trying to diversify my skills, basically. But yeah, that's why I say I shout out for anybody who enjoys my shit enough to be like, you know, hit the super chat or a super or something. I got all that shit activated. I don't know how to activate all. I don't have time to do all that shit. You know, I don't too much really have the interest in go fucking with computers and getting out. You know, that shit is so fucking kiddish and female-ish to me. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. But there's a part of it that interests me, and I try to get myself into it as much as I can, and you know, I'm 53 fucking years old, man. You know, what the fuck you expect, man? And there's guys, you know, my age that were raised up. I call them the inside kids. These motherfuckers knew how to play every goddamn card game, board game, piece of shit, true. I'm gonna hang back, let his ass go on. But yeah, they know how, these motherfuckers know how to play, you know, Bid Whiz. Never knew how to play that shit. Man, I play. I was only a child too, so you know, I had nobody play Bid Whiz with. Pity Pat. You know, I know the names, but shit, I ain't never play that shit. I don't know how that shit go. And I was never a inside kid. You know, not even when video games came about, because I'm not a gamer. I couldn't get into, it's time to get some gas. I want to get outside the city though. I'm plugged up. I've always been an outdoorsy person. You know, I want to be outside, man. Fuck that. Doing something with a ball. A kickball, a baseball, a football, some kind of ball. And, you know, just Monopoly. I know how to play that. I still barely know how to play that. Board games, I don't know. Other people had brothers and sisters and shit. So I guess on rainy days, they would stay inside and they would play some shit like that. I would stay inside and watch cartoons or, I don't know, create something, do something. It was something physical though. It was something, I build something, or I guess that's the reason why I do what I do, but yeah, I was never into that kind of shit. And then when I got into electrical, then, you know, I never mind reading, but reading had to interest me. What I'm reading had to interest me. You know, I never gave a fuck about American history and all that bullshit, because people that look like me, they were never winning shit. You know, they always painted us in the picture of being fucked up. you know, this, that, and the fifth, you know. So I'm like, that didn't interest me. I was never really a comic book guy. That kind of shit didn't interest me. I bounced around a lot, man, you know, in life. It's like it's like being at a buffet. As a child, all the way up into, man, my mid-20s, I would like sample these different things. Always, as a kid growing up, I love being black. I wouldn't have it any other way. But I don't particularly like being around black people. No people. But especially the ones that I feel like that I ought to be most comfortable around. I don't like being around them motherfuckers, man. Because there's always some bullshit. Dealing with them. You know? It's always a, man, this. I just want to, you know, live, let live, bounce ideas off motherfuckers. I have these thoughts, this, that. Anybody else got these thoughts, this, that, and then like, it's like, and then I try to assimilate into that shit, you know, like, you know, the rap and this, that, and this, and I'm like, man, that shit never interests me, bro. So I bounced around a lot. I have to say I bounced around a lot in life because I never found my fit. And then I just accepted it, you know, some time ago that, man, I don't fit no damn well. I think too non-black, and I look too black. Which is crazy because I live in a country, man, that claims to be so fucking this, that, and the third, and shit don't stink. But yet these motherfuckers can't get over skin color. We have yet to get over race. We have yet to get over that. So I don't think you progress much at all in my idea. You can't get past this shit, because if we had gotten past that shit, look at how much, man, it could be so much better, but, man, whatever, man. Whatever. VanMan 1024 at the Cash App, or hit the super chat or whatever, if you feel so kind. Feel it in your heart or what have you. Shit. So I interstate rolling. I need to stop and get some gas at some point. I just want to find me a good in and out love. I like the gas stations. It's hop off the interstate, get you, and hop back home. As many right turns as possible. Crypto_Cole. Shout out to you. I just got scooched up where I can see the chat. Yeah, I'm going down. I got an eye doctor's appointment. Doctor's appointment. One day I'm gonna set up moderators in this motherfucker, man. But I like YouTube, man, enough to I like to get on here and talk and give me somebody to talk to. I'm just not so into it to where I know all these different these supers and all these different shitters and all these different all these different little tinker toys and the fuck with the phone and do all this no. Wiring a panel was more interesting to me. I want to, because I've been telling you guys this for the longest, but I want to, and if I'm gonna up my computer knowledge, it'll be more or less in what I'm doing. I integrate it in what I do, because YouTube hasn't paid me shit, and that's okay, because I do something that does. But YouTube is like a hobby. If I could get the motherfucker to pay, it would be great. But all this little thumb in the boot ass shit, these tricks and shit that you gotta know how to play with and toy with and have certain feelings and be in a mood, and fuck you, man. That's how I think of this computer shit. It's just real finicky and it's real fucking vaginal to me. Almost to the point it starts to piss me off. But no, because it's mental work that I do not. It's mental joy I don't too much enjoy. It's mental work I don't too much enjoy. I get more out of doing a load calculation, because I know that's something that I can eat off of. I don't feel much faith in nothing, in something that has yet to pay me a goddamn dollar. But I don't mind doing it. But I have to devote energy to it that I don't too much give a shit about. But yet I like doing it, if you can understand that. I just like doing it to a degree. If it were easier, I don't know, maybe put on the level of understanding where I could understand it. I don't know if it were more, I don't know, more electrical. I don't know. Shit. Maybe I could better understand that shit. But that's like a whole different other fucking language. All you computer motherfuckers. You know, you can do all this copying and pasting and editing and all these finger shits. Okay. 5, 6, and 8. Well, that's to take up on the 90 for 1/2 inch through 1 inch pipe. You know, more than 3 current carrying conductors and a conduit. Then I'm gonna have to go to the ampacity tables. Go to the correction factors. See, I get that. I do it every fucking day. Chapter 9, Table 8. Chapter 9, Tables 4 and 5. You know, conduit properties, pipe fill. It interests me. I know, computer geeks. Fucks, yeah, I'm talking a whole different language. Right. That's my language. One hole. Compression couplings, unistructure. That's my language. So this shit is like, it's like me as an American stepping into China. And then a full-blown conversation. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. You step into my world, and I get to rattling some shit off. So, you know, it is what it is. You know, I'm trying to, you know, assimilate into this shit as much as possible. Plus, it's an age thing. You know, you young people, you trying to figure out how to do everything, you know, by a goddamn computer. But you don't realize somebody's going to have to build those fucking buildings that you sit on your ass in and enjoy the temperature controls and the toilets. Yeah. So you're gonna need plumbers, you're gonna need electricians, you're gonna need, you know. Yeah, 'cause people are always gonna have to shit. Yeah, and they're gonna need a light to see where to sit down. So that's the world I live in. Yep. Somebody's probably taking the shit right now. Sitting on the toilet, watching my live. With the light on. Two things you'll always need. A toilet and a light. Without fail. Oh, can I go and get in here? Oh. Nah, this ain't what I'm thinking it is. How can I get in there? Yeah, good price. Yeah, I like right turn. Man, if I can just get to the... Always some asshole come rushing up, come driving out of nowhere. Just because I'm turning into someplace. Can't see shit. I can drive through this. Some van life is over there. A Sprinter and a shitter, whatever the fuck you call it. We call it the damn Ram shitters. Yeah, ProMaster, yeah. Can't think of the damn name. One thing. Clean off his windshield. Stop there, I gotta get some gas, y'all. Hold on. That mess was here. Down in the West Texas town in El Paso, I fell in love with a fat Mexican girl. Shout out Marty Robbins. Oh shit. Let's see here. Let's see here. Bless you, Cryptico. Let's see. Going back through my what you call this. $310 man route, yeah. Bless you. Crypto_Cole. Thank you for the like and sub. Yeah, that was bad. There's that storm here. Oh yeah, the storm's already hit. Been there. I mean, the storm is like, uh, I'm in southeastern Tennessee right now, or headed that way. And, well, shit, it's 19 here. But 19 is a far cry from 1. Think about the difference in degrees. You know what I'm saying? Let's see here. 264 a gallon. 264 a gallon, y'all. Hell yeah. I'm glad they grabbed that damn president and took that oil. Fuck you talking about? 264 might turn into 164. Better get on this train. Man, I'm gonna get me some gas, y'all. Much better. I just want to throw no scalding hot water on it. It's 19 degrees out here. Throw some scalding hot water on your windshield. Oh. Yeah, you cause yourself some problems. Possible. Shit, I know how my luck go. I wasn't gonna throw no scalding hot water on my windshield. Nah, that could end very badly. Man, I wanted to get me and I still might go in there and get it. I don't know. They got some cookies in there, right? A chocolate chip cookie. I'm talking about it look like some homemade shit. Thick. But they want $2.51. But I know I ain't gonna find, I don't like those regular pack cookies because they ain't worth a quarter. But $2.51 for a cookie? $170. Did you just tell me just get it? Just get it. Well, let your comment now that comes through. Just get it. Yeah, damn. Yeah, I was just thinking, cause I wouldn't be happy if I went and got. You treat yourself right. Yeah, I can't argue with you there. And I don't want to leave yet, cause I don't want to leave, and I'm gonna be looking in the rearview mirror, looking at this place, and being like, damn, that was a good cookie. That was possibly a good cookie. But I hate to go spend this $2.51 and that mug tastes like trash. But I'll never know, will I? Unless I treat myself. All right, man. Damn. I'm gonna get the big one back here. Dot it up. $2.51. $2.51. Thank you.
Thank you.
I got it. Let me go in here. Let me gotta go and see what it's like. see what this is. Okay. Stick. Okay. Chocolate. Check this out. There's a Pro Master and a Sprinter. Guess they're taking a breather. Get out down here. I don't know where the 26 degrees went. Well, I know where it went. When you're in closer to cities. And when you're in cities, you know, you got all the buildings and everything. And it's, make sure I'm going the correct way. I'm almost certain. Motherfucker here with my goddamn phone. Fucker. Come on, man, with that fucking shit, man. Can you still hear me? Somebody press 1 if you can hear me. If my mic is still good. Might put a 1 in the chat. If my mic is still good. Appreciate you, one. Was the cookie worth it? Wanderer 7277. Well, yeah, yeah. Because I'd rather pay $251 for something that I like than to pay just 51 cents for something that just totally sucks. Yeah. Glad you guys are up with me. Wanderer 7277 said, I might be buying an ambulance soon. If I can sell my house fast enough. Well, hey, if your house is bought and paid for, I can't tell you, I don't tell nobody what to do. But if your house is bought and paid for, I don't know, trading a house for an ambulance, you may have done this lifestyle before. Wanderer 7277. You may have done this lifestyle before, and know all the intricacies of it. But I just wanted to, if your house is bought and paid for, and I'll tell you what to do. But I don't like to hold on, just me, myself, I like to hold on to a home base. Because, we all get tired. Being paid off. Let me get over. Well, Wanderer 7277. Like I said, do what makes you happy. I'm sure you've weighed the cost, and yeah, do what makes you happy, and do what within reason, where you don't hurt yourself, but I understand. Change with as much as the same as possible. Because my same ain't been too bad. I just want a little change. If you know what I mean. Because my addiction for these white lines, and when I say these white lines, I mean these lines to the left and to the right of your screen. My addiction to get in between those, man, that's I can be someplace sometimes, depending upon how much I like the place. But after a while, I get a little Jones going on. Well, yep. Man, if I don't do nothing, I'm gonna go to the next county over. If I like the job, I'll go. I'll find some reason to get in between some lines to go somewhere for a weekend or a day off, and that kind of soothes my junk until I'm ready to quit. Until I'm ready to go somewhere else. Oh yeah. Yeah, guys, again, if anybody, so interested, Cash App is VanMan1024, and go ahead to super chat. I'll put the information out there. I feel like I should have kept sleeping for a little while longer. Hopefully I don't think I'm gonna make it to Atlanta before sun up. I think I'm gonna be just in time for the Atlanta rush hour traffic, as a matter of fact. is what it is. All the Dodge Atlanta traffic. I'm talking at 2 o'clock in the morning to get stuck in Atlanta traffic. Excuse me. Feeling it. Working in Smyrna, Georgia. Georgia. Shout out. Shout out Smyrna, Georgia. $2K a month plus utilities. Yeah. I want something like at the most 1200. Bedroom for like 500. But everything seems to always be off because like even when I can pay 500, it seemed kind of a struggle because hell, I wasn't working. You know, I worked. Work wasn't hitting. I don't know. Maybe the 2 years I need one day. That sun come up. There's something about that sun. I could have stayed up all night. Once some sun rays hit me, I'm activated. It's funny how I can't say it works that way on everybody. Up all night. Once sunshine hits me, I'm activated. When that sunshine hit me and my body said, "You feel like what?" Wow. Yeah, another reason why I gotta make a trip down is that this extreme cold, it did something to my power steering pump. I don't know if some water was in it, in the fluid, and of course it's, possibly frozen and burst something. Something ain't right. Because I wasn't gonna take the trip this early, but if I go to Firestone, it's probably gonna wind up cost me twice as much as if I was to go down here to the house. So I'm like, I already had to go down here to the house anyway. Maybe I can catch me at home. Couple good sunny days. Lord. Gas is $2.56 a gallon. up with this sentiment of all these people wanting a crash, or these people wishing and hoping on the fall of America. And my question is, where are y'all asses planning to go? That, you know, that you got it better than here. Look, I know with all its flaws and all its mistakes, most of y'all talking that shit. You don't want to leave this down clean drinking water. Amazon shopping. When people talk like crash. America's the most terrible place. If everybody can talk about how fucked up this country is and how fucked up this country treats you, it could be a black America. But even with all of that, you can be black and still make it. It's still making it in this motherfucker. But people talk like they got some other, like there's some other better place. There's a reason why all these motherfuckers are coming from all these other places you talking about that you would go to. They killing themselves to get here. You think about that. All these other places, talking about you can go to and all that. Yeah, but your ass is here talking about where you can go to. You're not on your way there. Talking about you're on the way, you're gonna be there before it's crashing because it's a better place. I think we ought to quit listening to these bought and paid for ass celebrities, and I think many people understand that now. Nothing brought that out more than this last election. You got people, you know, who done classes. You know, yeah. It's sickening. But my belief is control what you can control in your own life. Control the control. made my contribution. I appreciate it. I appreciate you, Wanderer 7277, being so active in the chat. Bless you. I wish you the best. Hope you get the best ambulance. Hope you have the smoothest conversion. And I hope you full joy to the extent. Blessings upon all of you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. It's VanMan. I'll see you on the next one. Gone.